Good morning, YouTube. Got a weird one for you today. We're gonna go back to EAG and pick up a car.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at my dealership, NG Supercars, and, well, I'm sure you probably have heard the whole EAG saga and whatever was going on there, but today we're going back to EAG. So I don't know exactly the situation there. I know that the business, I believe, is basically defunct. As far as I know, they haven't declared bankruptcy or anything, but they're just not operational. Well, from what I understand, Art has moved out of the place that they used to be at. The investors took the IP and most of the equipment, and they started their own company called Machina or whatever. And then apparently there was a few cars that were still there, and some of those owners are scrambling to get their cars, and they're in various states of disrepair. And one of the owners reached out to me, and I had actually talked to them years ago, and it's a Ferrari California. So I don't know if you ever saw us talk about how they made three Ferrari Californias in manuals from the factory. Well, one of them got wrecked in Europe, and this gentleman somehow got a hold of the transmission, the manual transmission, out of the wrecked one that was in Europe. This is what I'm learning now. Art always told me that he found it and that he bought it, but I probably believe this guy more than Art in the current situation, so I'm going to go with it's probably his transmission and he bought it. Anyway, he sent his car to EAG to get converted, and it got torn apart and sat there for years. And now it's still torn apart. So from what I understand, there is no transmission in this Ferrari California, and the manual transmission is nowhere to be found. So whatever. Anyway, he called me and asked if we could help, and so we just want to do what we can to help people who are in a bad situation. So whatever. We're gonna go drive over there with my trailer and winch this thing up into my trailer and throw it somewhere in here to park it until I don't know what happens. He's trying to get his insurance to total it. It seems like a reasonable play at this point. I don't think the cars will be put together very easily. I don't know how badly it's been modified. I don't know. It really, this is one of those where it's like, I really don't know what we're getting into. So let's go there and find out. And I don't know if I'll be able to film, but I'll try. Let's go to EAG. Well, this is just about to get really awkward. Art is here. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Back at the shop.
What?
I think Josh said to Art's face what every single person wanted to say to Art's face.
Something that needed to be said. It sucks.
Him and Josh got into it. That was funny. I just was like, I'm just here to pick up a car. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to. But Josh is all like, I'm going to poke it. Anyway, let's unload this thing. I'll show you it, what's left of it, and yeah, we'll talk about some more. Dino is definitely getting more friendly.
He's coming to hang out.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
He likes these treats.
Yeah, he definitely likes those treats.
Trying to win him over. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, see? Believe it or not, we actually saw Enzo come out. Oh, and for those of you wondering, well, by the time this video comes out, it might be irrelevant, but they killed a rat last night. Hell yeah. So
I saw Enzo was on the kitchen counter before I left last
oh,
night.
Cool.
He was there, and when I got up, he was disappearing.
Yeah, Enzo, as soon as he sees one of us, it's like, pew, gone. Well, let me show you what we got here. Hooray, a California. Well, sort of. It's, yeah, missing seats. There's a hole in the console there. That's I don't think that's factory. There's a pedal laying on the floor. I don't know if that's clutch or brake pedal. And it's kind of lightweight in the rear. The rear's sitting a little high. I wonder, why is the rear sitting high? Oh, that's why. There's no transmission. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, it's a damn shame. So, well, this is what we had to rescue, is a car that was being worked on at EAG, and after, I don't know, like 4 years, never got finished. Engine seems to be there, missing some stuff here. I mean, that's the crappy part, is it's missing parts all over, like not just sort of. Oh, look, hey, it's got a clutch. There's a clutch master cylinder. Oh. Oh. Was he? Oh, wow. Bat, bat, bat. Like, give me more. Oh, where's that hose going?
They were trying.
Oh, dude, they ran the actual clutch line behind the engine. It's tempted. Like, no. Too close. Well, the cats are becoming more homely here. You don't want them to get too comfortable because we want them to eat stuff. We want them to kill rats and mice and stuff. So the basic story from, as I understand it, is the owner of this car heard about the whole transmission situation where you could, like, they could find that one transmission that existed in Europe, and so he bought that transmission and I guess sent this car to EAG to have them convert it, and that just never happened. I don't know what they did. They did some stuff, but it's clearly not running, and now the whereabouts of this transmission is unknown. The seats are somewhere, I would assume. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this thing. Until then, it's gonna sit here, we're gonna cover it up, and then it'll just take up space. One of my favorite things. So yeah, we just felt like we should help out the guy if we could, and I don't know, it's such a weird situation. So there were still quite a few cars at the shop. The shop was basically empty. All the lifts were gone, the CNC machine's gone, a lot of the hardware's gone. There was still, I think, 5 cars there, like 3 Supras. There was a 360 that was silver. That was the only other Ferrari, right?
Arts 48 was there too.
Arts 48 was there, but a couple Supras, like 2 or 3 Supras, and then a bunch of BMWs out front, which were in various states of disrepair. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There you have it, YouTube. The not asked for EAG update. Anyway, we're gonna be doing car stuff, wrench on stuff, so we'll see you in the next videos. Hopefully they'll be, bug. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more uplifting, but we'll see you then. It's gonna be sweet.
Eventually.
Hey YouTube, it's actually been a few weeks. Woo, it's bright. And you remember that California? She's going bye-bye. Bye-bye, California. Okay, off it goes.